We're here today in Glasgow to host the next of our Adaptation Pathway workshops. These sessions have been happening across the country, and in each session we focus on a different geographical area of Scotland's railway. Scotland's climate is changing, it's getting warmer, rainfall patterns are becoming more unpredictable, and some weather extremes are happening more frequently, often more severe. That introduces weather and climate-related impacts to our railway in Scotland that we have to take action on if we want to continue to provide a safe and reliable service for our passengers into the future. There's uncertainty around the extent to which Scotland's climate will change, so that can make planning for the future a challenge. One approach that we can use to resolve that uncertainty is called Adaptation Pathways. Adaptation Pathways, in the simplest sense, are a range of options for a particular location where there's a weather or climate-related challenge. The Adaptation Pathways programme is a multi-year initiative and we're in the early stages just now. So what we're doing is bringing together colleagues from across Scotland's railway, getting them into the room for a day, and they help me understand where weather and climate is already causing a challenge across the network.
There's so many different disciplines within the railway, and climate change adaptation affects everyone, so it's important that we get everyone's perspective, point of views, to consider them in our strategic plans.
I mean, a brainstorm ultimately, isn't it? Learning from others' expertise. I'm surrounded at that table with drainage engineers and I know nothing about drainage, so ultimately it's just learning more about our network and to be able to use the information to our best advantage when we're setting all our plans for the future.
We have to balance the needs of the railway from a safety perspective with biodiversity. But if we were to remove all trees and vegetation from the line side, we would actually find that there could be a knock-on effect of doing that. So there wouldn't be shading from trees, which would increase the temperature of the rail. So by embracing nature, we can actually see a lot of positives.
It's been really good getting to meet people from other asset groups, so discussing sort of common incidents and challenges that we've faced and looking forwards to how we can solve these in the future as these problems are going to get worse because of climate change.
Feedback from participants has been really good actually. Folk have seemed to have really benefited from being in a room with a mix of colleagues that they wouldn't generally spend a day with. There's lots of hands-on workshop type activities that are sort of fairly structured that people are working through, but then during the breaks and at lunch, etc., folk are having conversations with people that they generally wouldn't spend time with. So all in all, the days are going really well, and we're certainly getting out of the process what we need to take the Pathways programme into the next phases.